More than 3 weeks and counting. That's how long you have to make your voice heard about the fate of the Heber Wild Horses. The Forest Service intends to remove most of them, but by law they do have to allow a public comment period. Tonight, and only on ABC 15, Faye Fredericks introduces us to a woman who worked on crafting the plan and now says this process was rigged from the start.
For more than 20 years, Mary Hauser has watched them fight, raise their foals, and run free, all on the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest.
They are so powerful and majestic.
So when the former horse trainer and wildlife photographer was chosen to be part of a working group to recommend to Forest Service staff what should happen to the Heber Wild horses.
So I felt I could really be of help because I knew the herd, I knew the history, I knew their migration patterns. I knew those horses.
The Forest Service says the group was made up of a diverse group of individuals representing various interests in the forest: ranchers, wildlife managers, professionals in range science. By the third meeting, Mary was suspicious.
I felt like I was sitting on a roller coaster. You know exactly where you're going and where it's going to end, and that's how I felt.
She says the Forest Service is under pressure from ranchers to get rid of the horses because they compete for natural grasses, and the ranchers, some from out of state, pay to lease the land for the cows.
And I question why our Arizona horses are being removed so that Colorado and other states, neighboring states, can bring cattle in.
It didn't take long for Mary to be kicked out of the group. The message?
They've noticed that I haven't been working in the spirit of the group. And from this day forward, they were going to terminate all communication.
Mary now calls it a blessing in disguise, saying the final plans the Forest Service just unveiled call for rounding up the majority of the wild horses, their ultimate fate unclear, unless the public outcry outweighs what she considers the backroom deal to determine their future. Faye Fredericks, ABC 15, Arizona.
Now, we have requested an interview with the Apache Sitgreaves Forest Supervisor, who will ultimately decide the horse's fate. He has yet to make himself available. Meantime, the public comment period expires on March 16th.